There's a version of our story we'll never hear. The one told in hushed tones of our coffee cups gone cold. The one etched into eulogies that arrived too late. They'll speak of how brightly you laughed, how fiercely you loved, how your hands planted gardens in the cracks of ordinary days. But none of it will matter then. Not to us. We are too busy not smelling the roses. We leave them on the kitchen tables, wielded in vases, while we argue about who forgot to buy bread. We step over their petals on sidewalks, rushing toward alarms and obligations, never noticing how their crimson mirrors the ache of a sunset we didn't pause to name. We hold hands, but don't feel the pulse beneath the skin, the rhythm of hair, now, his breath, until the hands grow still, and the roses outlive their givers. They'll say you were a constellation, they'll call me resilient, brave, as if grief was a medal and not a ghost wearing your old shirts. They'll parse our love like a poem, dissected in classrooms, assigning meaning to the margins where we scribbled, I'm sorry, and stay, and I'll fix it tomorrow. But tomorrow is a language spoken only by the living, and we'll be too far gone to learn it. The tragedy isn't that roses die, it's that we treat their scents like a promise we'll cash in later. After the meetings, after the grudges, after we are done chasing a future that tastes like dust. By the time we kneel to inhale what's left, the air smells only of absence. The best parts of us are already folklore, carried on to the wind to strangers who romanticize the thorns but never feel how softly we bled. So here's the story we won't hear. We were magic, and we didn't know it. Not really. We were too human, too tangled in almost and someday to see that the roses were never just roses. They were the way your eyes held mine when the world felt heavy. They were the unspoken thank you as we passed the TV's remote control. They were the ordinary, unbearable beauty of a life we forgot to live while we were alive. Let it hurt. Let it remind you to crush a petal between your fingers today, to press your nose to its heart and breathe in the fragile, fleeting now, before it becomes a story someone else tells about a love they never knew how to hold.